Hi.
Hiya.
So this is our... This is our reaction review thing.
First impressions type
Yes,
stuff.
I will probably put it as a reaction, the purple one, because it looks more interesting.
It does, I also like the purple.
Yes.
Good
and
colour.
also there's more of the green ones, and there are purple ones, so... If you throw in a purple one, people will go, oh, look, a purple one.
Good colour balance.
Yeah,
Nice even colour palette.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Definitely. Detective Pikachu.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Detective Pikachu. We went to go and see that.
We did. We liked it.
I really liked it. I liked it a lot more than I probably should.
Why?
Why
more than you should?
Well, generally, in terms of like being an actual film,
Yeah,
the plot is a bit everywhere.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, the plot's a bit everywhere, but if you can just look past that, oh my god, is it a laugh? I love it so much. Because I just love Pokemon.
I think if you have fears of like Ryan Reynolds just sounding like Ryan Reynolds, I think there is a bit of that.
Well, yeah, it is just...
It's playing Ryan Reynolds.
It's Ryan Reynolds.
Looking like Pikachu.
But it's good.
Yeah, I think there are a couple of... Just sometimes I think it's a bit too much Ryan Reynolds and not enough like Pikachu. But then it's also kind of a reason for that in the film.
Yeah, it's sort of explained. Well, I say it's sort of explained. But
no spoilers here, so...
No spoilers here. What do you think of the casting choices?
I think Justice Smith is pretty good.
He is pretty good, actually. The big man Ryan.
Yeah, big man Ryan Reynolds.
Kills it.
Yeah, pretty good.
Absolutely kills it.
Bill Nye's in this. He's been better, but he's still decent.
Yeah. It's Bill Nye.
There's some other people in it, I can't remember any of them.
Ken
Watanabe, that's it, yeah.
He's good.
Who'll be bringing in all the Japanese fans of Pokemon.
Let's put it like this, it's Pokemon. It's bringing in the Japanese audience.
Yeah, but he's also like a link to the Japanese kind of...
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Aspect of... Because I just sort of assumed that from the trailers and stuff that Rhyme City was going to be like...
Tokyo.
In Japan.
Yeah.
And it's not.
One thing I will say, standout member of the cast is Rita Ora.
Oh, she's so good.
She's great.
I mean, get her an Oscar. Get her a
genuine
BAFTA. Get her a Gold Star.
Golden Globe.
Get her a
give her all the money.
Dentist sticker.
She's shit.
She's about as good as you'd expect Rita Ora to be.
Well, you'd hope it was a bit.
We watched... She's basically got like one sequence in the film, an extended sequence with her.
It's just not fun.
I spent the first half of it. I think both of us spent the first half of it like, who is that? Is that Rita Ora? I was like, oh fuck, it is.
Because it was like.
And then it came up in the credits, Rita Ora, and we're like, for fuck's sake.
And then in the credits.
And then the very end credits, it's a Rita Ora song, so we left.
We did. Do you know what it reminds me of?
What does it remind you of?
A bit like Rihanna in Battleship.
I've seen.
She's just there.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen Battleship.
She just has a minigun through it.
Does she?
Yeah. The little boat. The little dinghy that they go on to see the big alien ship. There's the big fucking tank of a guy. He's driving it, and there's just Rita Ora on the minigun.
You mean Rihanna?
No, but fucking hell. There's Rihanna on the minigun.
Yeah, and then Rita Ora's just swimming.
And then Rita Ora is actually in command of the alien ship. Back to Pokemon Go.
Rita Ora.
Back to
Pokemon Go?
Yes, because that was another thing. It's basically Pokemon Go in real life for the first 10 minutes.
I don't know Pokemon, but it seems like there are a lot of Pokemon references in it.
Do you want to know why there are a lot of Pokemon references in it?
Why?
Because it's Pokemon film.
Well, yeah, but there are I feel like there are a lot of deep cut Pokemon references in there, and there was a lot of Pokemon references, like stuff that I didn't expect them to even try and reference. Like, they make a reference to, and I won't say how, because it's brilliant if you are interested, if you are going to see the film, but they make a reference to the TV show theme song.
Oh God,
And
that's so good. Honestly, if you watch the film, you'll know what we're talking
And
about. It's just beautiful.
it's really and I was like, that's just a really funny way of doing it without over explaining it or anything. I think this film does a real good job of world building, and it doesn't look like it's doing a Super Mario Bros. Or like what looks like what Sonic the Hedgehog is going to be doing, where it's like, and then they went through a portal into a world with no, just Pokemon exist.
Pokemon exist. They have done for years.
Exist.
Millennia, I think. Was
they are. I think they've just like existed as
since
long
the
as
dawn of
humans
time.
have.
Pokemon have existed.
So like,
Can we say the little spoiler thing? They do show little bits of artwork.
Yeah.
With Pokemon in the past.
Like
my personal
ancient Egyptian.
My personal favourite is just the fact that there's some painting of an Egyptian pharaoh and just a fucking Bulbasaur.
With the Egyptian pharaohs, yeah.
Yeah. As you do. What do you think of the Pokemon designs?
I think they were all pretty good.
Yeah.
Some of them at times looked not
Fake
as
shit.
convincing as they potentially could have done.
But there are some ones that just knock it out of the park in terms of visuals.
Yeah, I think sometimes Pikachu himself looks a little bit
plasticky.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, in the trailers he's all like nice and furry and you just want to cuddle it. There's bits in it where perhaps when he's
especially near the end,
yeah,
the action sequence features not just a lot of Pokemon, which of course are all CG, but there's just a lot of other CGI elements to it. So I think in that instance,
the more CG is in the scene, the ropier the Pokemon.
Yeah, because but I think Pikachu looks very good
for the majority
when wet, especially.
Oh yeah, like all the little details they have on the fur is great.
I did think that the CGI for the Pokemon on the whole is very good.
Yeah.
But I think the interactions with the human characters, apart from when like Pikachu is on his shoulder, which always looks fine, when like he is, for example, like carrying Pikachu,
like a baby,
or when he puts the hat on Pikachu, looks a bit like there's a bit specifically, just before about midway through the film, I'd say, before he meets Bill Nye's character, Justice Smith, when he puts the hat on Pikachu, and it's like I felt like I could see the frame where the real hat ended and the CGI Pikachu hat began.
Okay, yeah, I get you.
And that just made me wonder how they did that and made it look as kind of ropey as it did. I mean, nothing is like movie breaking.
No.
Nothing, but
all good.
And I think I pushed the table a bit with my foot, didn't I?
Yeah.
I think you have to be, you can't go into this expecting
perfect,
like photoreal
Pokemon. Yeah.
Pokemon.
I mean, they did
look pretty. They all had really good.
I mean, there's the whole Pokemon aesthetic of very cartoon.
Yeah.
Very flat textures.
Yeah.
But they did really.
I liked the fact that they didn't really live action the Pokemon in terms of their designs. Like, obviously they're in live action and like some of them especially are furry. Like, I remember when it was the first thing with a furry Jigglypuff came out, and everyone was like, well, why is Jigglypuff furry? But they didn't they didn't like
Jigglypuff was fuzzy.
Yeah, they didn't like mute the colour palettes of them.
Yeah, no.
They're
still as bright as they are.
They didn't like make them all grey.
I mean, let's do the best example of like sort of photorealism. The Charizard,
Charizard looks very, very good.
The Charizard in the trailer, like you can tell the scales.
Mm.
And it's a big fucking dragon. Of course, it's going to have scales, but it's got other things on it. It's got like scarring and all that. It's great. Yeah. It really is great.
Yeah. Psyduck is very, very good.
Psyduck is brilliant. Most underrated Pokemon. Yeah,
Psyduck is like the comedic relief in a comedy film. It's weird.
It's so good. Especially because like there's the whole it is really the whole dynamic of the thing is that Pikachu can talk to Pokemon.
Yeah.
And he can talk to Justice Smith.
Who, Tim is his name, isn't it?
Yeah,
Tim.
And he can do all that, so... And also, you'd think Ryan Reynolds just conversing with Pokemon is funny enough, but then the minute he gets in conversation with Psyduck, it just becomes so much better.
And it becomes like a Rocket Raccoon Groot, like Han Solo Chewbacca relationship.
Yeah, it does.
Kind of thing. Like, I thought sometimes we were going to hear Psyduck speak English.
No. Never. It's always Psyduck.
And there's some stuff where you'll get multiple Pokemon in a scene, and it'll be just the Pokemon. I'm not going to go too much into it. But I thought so you'd hear the Pokemon like communicating with each other in English, but they don't.
No.
Which is fair enough.
No, they do just.
Well,
they just
then
make
again,
Pokemon
but then
noises.
again, that's all. You know, there's explanations for all that stuff.
Yeah. I also like that some of them. There's a dog Pokemon, and like most Pokemon, they just say their name as a sound effect. No, this one just growls.
I think it did say in the bar. You mean the massive one in the bar?
The massive one in the. You mean the one behind the bar that I absolutely lost my shit?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't a dog. That was something
that's
completely
what I'm
different.
saying. Because that one did say something, but it like screamed it.
I actually nearly collapsed in my chair.
Yeah, it was like another coffee, and then this Pokemon goes, "Arrgh!" Just like it's normal. What's the dog Pokemon?
The pink one that Ken has. Ken.
Oh, what's the name?
Yeah.
Okay.
The little dog one. Well, I say little. It's a giant bulldog.
I felt like that one probably would say its name like the others, but
it just growls.
never felt the need to speak.
No, it never did.
Just
everything was.
I saw a thing where it was like, where they were saying that there was no Pokemon battles, and it was like that's the main point of the Pokemon games, and there aren't any battles in the film. I'm
It's
like,
explained.
did you watch the same film I did? Because there are, from my memory, at least two. Loosely, at least two.
You mean like the classic one-on-ones?
Yeah.
It's about 3.
Exactly, but they were like... I mean, not in the sense of like...
Trainer.
Releases their Pokemon.
Trainer.
I choose you.
Pokemon,
Use
Pokemon.
This ability. Not necessarily...
Pikachu, use Thunder...
No, nothing.
I mean, I can remember at least 2. You say 3?
I say 3 because, well... The end one.
Yeah, no, I'm
So-
including that one.
Arena.
I'm including that one. That one was
And
in the
there's another
trailer.
one.
Where's the other one?
The one before that.
Is there one before that?
There's the one revealed in the trailer. There's the one before that. Where you were just like, what the fuck is that thing?
I don't remember. You'll have to remind me there. Oh, no.
The one with the things on its back.
I'll be honest, I have no idea.
I'll tell you after this.
Yeah.
So, Henry Jackman did the score for this, and
Oh, he did.
so good. So, he manages to put the Pokemon themes in and the battle theme, and it's so good.
Yeah.
It's really just...
Yeah, like, I vaguely know Pokemon music, and I was like, that's definitely Pokemon music.
Oh, it's so good.
It does just seem like a love letter to Pokemon.
Yeah, in the same way that, like, the Lego movie
Yeah.
was a love letter to Lego, but the Lego movie was just far more polished and sort of with a more coherent message.
In the same way that Endgame was a love letter to the MCU.
Yes, that one. Yeah. Endgame, love letter to the MCU.
Yeah.
You did have to know a bit about... Yeah, actually, how to fight.
But yeah, but if you don't know anything about Pokemon,
You can still enjoy
as
it.
long as you don't need your hand holding in the same way that like CinemaSins need their hand holding with everything.
Yeah.
As long as you can like
Enjoy
sort
things.
of work stuff out, and you don't even need like there's nothing that like desperately
Requires context.
Yeah. Or there's nothing that you're gonna be like. I don't know Pokemon.
Yeah.
I have like a base level understanding of it.
Just that one's Pikachu.
But I was like, I'm sure that these are all real Pokemon, and for proper, real hardcore fans of Pokemon, I bet this film was a blast, and they'll want to see it maybe multiple times just to capture all the little Pokemon that they missed the first time around.
Yeah.
And not just the Pokemon in the background, but all the like street signs and stuff. I think in a trailer there were like 20-something Easter eggs to Pokemon in the trailer.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm just waiting for the list to come out of all the Pokemon they include. And I feel like just taking said list in to watch it again and just go, okay, that's when that happens. That's when that happens.
I didn't know Mewtwo had like a thing on the back of his neck. Mewtwo's got a thing on the back of like his neck connecting to like the top of its back.
Oh no, it does.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Mewtwo's character's pretty cool in this, so
yeah,
it is.
So that was our go watch it. What would you
seriously go watch it?
What would you give out of 10? Go watch it.
8 out of 10. I really fucking loved it. I loved it. Well, I mean that is incredibly biased because I love Pokemon.
Yeah, I would say as a non-Pokemon person, I would say I'd give it a 7. I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
Good film.
Good film. Very enjoyable. Good film. Doesn't take itself too seriously
at all. It doesn't take it seriously at all. It's so good.
It's got it plays on tropes, I think, and like stereotypes.
But it does it really well.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't just like take the stereotypes and which I like. It plays around with them a bit. But that's
so good.
So
good.
Yes. Yeah.
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 Right.